Hey photographers, it's Michelle. In today's video we're talking about one of the best ways to grow your senior photography business, and that is getting in with one of the local high schools. So how do you actually do that? We will talk about that in today's video, but first, if you've missed any of the freebies that I have been giving out in the last few videos, I will leave a list of them down in the description box below and you can have your take, and it's just a thank you for me for watching these videos and your time and your trust. So thank you for watching, and let's get into this. If you are not booked out or you're not getting as much senior clients as you wish you were, then one of the things I tell photographers to do is to get in with a local high school. It's like chef's kiss for your marketing engine for high school seniors, because not only do they have seniors, but they also have underclassmen. And if you can get the loyalty of a freshman or a sophomore for a couple years in a row, so that by the time they're a senior in high school, they know who their senior photographer is going to be, that is so amazing, and that's going to give you so much like job security, let's say. And on top of the underclassmen, you can potentially get in with parents. And if you can earn the trust of the parent, they're the ones with the money. They're the ones who are actually going to do the final yes or no on who their photographer is for their child, most likely. So that's so important. So the easiest way I feel like to do this is to offer photography for one of the sports teams or clubs, like dance, cheer, drama, band, whatever the school has to offer. So what I would practically do is I would write down a list of all the local high schools next to you or by you that you would take high school senior clients from, and I would look into the school, see what programs they offer: football, tennis, softball, soccer, all the teams, and then write down the list of maybe what you'd be willing to photograph. And then you're gonna contact the school. Now this is gonna be the hardest part for some of you, especially if you're introverted, and you have to be okay with no, because you are gonna hit some obstacles that I want to prep you for. So first is there's a lot of high schools that already have a contract photographer on board, like their yearbook photo, or they have some kind of photographer that comes in for certain sport teams, and that's totally understandable. And you just, I mean, the worst thing you can do is ask and they say no, which is totally fine. And then also there's a lot of moms that volunteer that are photographers or that do it for a hobby or professional, and they'll offer to photograph their team, and that's okay too. But even if you get 20 no's and 1 yes, awesome, you got a yes and then you're in. There's a lot of teams to pick from, and odds are not every single one of those teams are going to have a photographer for that year. And if you have the mindset that this is for marketing purposes, then your goals are going to be different than to make money. Now, a lot of the times I would actually encourage you to charge a little bit for your service, but depending on how bad you need your clients or how much you need to grow your potential senior clients, I would also encourage you to consider doing the actual session for free, because remember that these sports teams often fundraise for themselves. They fundraise for trips, for uniforms, all that stuff. So they don't have a ton of money sitting around for pictures. So what you could do is offer to do this session for free, but then have packages for parents to pay for later, like some prints or some digitals, like a team one and a couple individuals, whatever you can do. Or I would charge a lower flat rate fee for the actual session and then give them digitals. However you want to do that is totally up to you. I don't think there's a right or wrong way to do it. Just have your goal in mind that this is supposed to be for marketing and also to like show your business in front of all these potential clients. Also have something unique to offer. So maybe instead of just uniforms, maybe you offer to do a couple shots in their uniforms, and then they get a switch to, like, especially if you have a girl team, like a girl soccer team or something like that. So they do a uniform pick and then a casual one. So maybe they're in jeans and one of their sports teams jerseys or t-shirts that are really cute. And that's something that might go above and beyond maybe a huge company that might offer. So you want to make it extra cute, extra fun, and then obviously you need to deliver on the experience. Photographing groups is a little bit stressful, but the school should help you with like scheduling the day of and everything. But obviously you want to over deliver. First time I did a cheer team, I actually collected like little goodie bags for all the girls. So I had like fun stuff in there that they would like oh, I don't even remember everything, but like candy, gum, scrunchies, all that stuff. And then I had a little contact card for me, and I just handed them out at the end of the session, just saying thank you for letting me photograph your team, etc. And that was such a great way to get in the door with all those girls. There was a couple seniors and juniors and then underclassmen, and then of course the parents. And if you can make this such a seamless process for the parents, they're gonna love you. And then hopefully they'll keep you in mind for booking their senior pictures. And you just have to understand the potential of a team, because most teams have at least 5 to 10 members plus on their team. And imagine getting in front of all those teams and parents, and then maybe their friends of friends. And high school senior photography is unique in that it is kind of like the hardest one to get in the door of, but once you're in the door of it, it has an explosion factor of like, most friends want to go to their friend's photographer if they love their work or love their experience. So just remember that that's the goal, not necessarily monetary value, but a marketing strategy value. Oh, and I forgot to mention that also on that little goodie contact card, I had all my socials, of course, because I encouraged the girls that I would post sneak peeks and behind the scenes of our session on there to give them an incentive to follow me, right? So I want to get their loyalty and their following as soon as I can. So I would try to just call up the schools. You can ask for the coach or ask and then let them know who you are and ask who you need to talk to. And you might have to make a lot of phone calls, especially in the climate we're in today. They're very protective, as they should be. Expect a lot of no's, but like I said, you only need one. You only need one yes to have the potential of a really awesome growth for your photography business. So comment down below if you've tried this or you're going to try and get into the whole local high school. I'd love to hear how it goes and encourage you along the way. And again, grab those freebies down in the description box below. And until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.